everyone, it's Lisa here and welcome back to my channel. So today we are building a vineyard in Tartosa. So I've been ever since Tartosa came out, my wedding stories pack and also the horse ranch pack, I really wanted to build a vineyard, but I've never managed that somehow. I don't know, I never had the time for that, and I think I even tried that once or twice, but it just didn't work out and I didn't like how it looked. So yeah, I always scrapped that idea again, but here we are building a vineyard now, actually. So yeah, we are in the world of Tartosa, which came with my wedding stories, and we are building on a 20 by 30 lot, and it's a micro home. And I'm only using 32 tiles for the whole house, and it doesn't look like that from the exterior, so that's something I really enjoy. And yeah, it's a micro home, and also it's part of the Very Veggie Legacy. So the Very Veggie Legacy Challenge is a challenge created by Sunnysimsie, where your sim is just for each generation, it's different vegetable themed, and this one is eggplant themed. So everything is a bit purple. I tried my best, I really did, to incorporate the purple color on the exterior, but we have a huge issue with purple colors in The Sims, I feel like. There are just not enough purple swatches for everything. So you can see the wallpaper that I'm using for the house here. It's more in the pinkish area than in the purplish, but well, also the roof. It's a bit purple, but it's also pink. So well, the plants that I'm using, most of the plants, they are purple though, so I tried my best, I really did, but the interior is way more purple than the exterior. But I wanted to make everything look nice as well, and not just too overwhelming with the with the purple colors. So yeah, but yeah, let me tell you a little bit more about this generation from the Very Veggie Legacy Challenge. So it's the second generation and it's eggplant themed, and well, the name already it's a little bit more about love and everything. So the sim for the whole generation, they whatever, they just don't like romance really much, because everybody just talks about romance and they are first fed up with that. And yeah, so the funny thing is they are in the romance career, so they're a romance consultant, but their aspiration is actually the villainous Valentine. So they just want to sabotage as many relationships as possible. So on daytime they are just into love and they just try to help out everybody, but at night, well yeah, but well, they can't just quit their job, so therefore they're just and I love this whole storyline around that. It is so much fun. And yeah, so some more things about this whole generation is that you have to become a nectar connoisseur and you have to maintain a nectar cellar. So you can see there's no cellar here. So that was one problem I had, because it's a micro home and I really want to make all of those houses for the challenge micro homes, because I love micro homes and it's a nice little challenge for me as well. And you get a bunch of benefits from that. So I did not include the nectar cellar, but I did a whole vineyard around it, and there's a little nectar thing here in front of the house. So what I did is I placed a foundation and then I raised it up high, and then I just placed a little roof in front of it. The door that you can see on the foundation there, for example, that one does not work. It's just for decoration because, well, but maybe this is where the sim has a nectar cellar, but you just can't see it, but it's there. So yeah, that's what it is. So I actually just read today that the nectar making skill, the whole nectars, they are more valuable if you age them, or not valuable, but they are more, I think it goes faster or anything. I'm not quite sure, but it has some benefits to have a cellar. So yeah, I just read that today and I built the house yesterday. So I was damn it. Well, I didn't think about that, but well, now it's too late and I don't really know how I would have done that, to build a real cellar with just 32 tiles. That somehow sounds quite difficult. So yeah, well, yeah, so that's basically all about the whole career. about the whole generation. I will put a link to it in the description box if you plan on doing the challenge, so that you can just like have all the different input for it. So yeah, and anyways, so we are building the vineyard now and decorating the whole vineyard. And well, now the vineyard is finished, or not the vineyard, but like the whole grapes and everything. They came with the horse ranch pack, I think. They are in the horse ranch debug menu. And I just placed them everywhere and tried to mimic this whole vineyard thing. I tried my best with that, but the terrain tool and me, we are not best friends, so therefore it was a bit difficult. But the tool mod was super useful here, and I'm so glad that I got to use the tool mod. Like, thank God, thank Twistle Maxi that we have this mod. It's amazing. So I was quite happy that that I was able to, just, I don't know, move them around easily without having a headache. So yeah, now we are just doing some more landscaping, and I wasn't too sure about the whole landscaping situation either. I really wanted to use the landscaping that we have on the surrounding area as well, like the whole, like, I don't know, it looks a little bit wildish, but I tried that and I just didn't like how that turned out. It kind of looked super weird in my opinion. So I just decided, okay, I'm just gonna like go with my basic go-to landscaping, and I tried to make it a bit more purple, and I'm also adding a bunch of rocks everywhere. The rocks are from the Adventure Awaits debug menu. I think all of the rocks that I'm using here are from that debug, from the pack. I just placed them all around the whole house. The back of the house of the Lord also looks nice, so don't worry about that. I made sure that there's no like weird spots, and just decorating everything a little bit more. And actually, one thing about the house, I already did build. That's what I wanted to say, and it somehow like merged into one word. I already built this house once, but I did not like the exterior at all. It was just like something was bothering me so much about it. So I ended up bulldozing it, and I was like, okay, now I have to build it again. So that's what I did. But maybe that's why the interior, like, it was just the exterior that I didn't like. The interior is still the same. So interior wise, I just took some screenshots of the previous build I did, and I just recreated that exactly because I like the interior. And so if the interior is like maybe a little bit, you're like, that goes quite fast, and no, like she looks like she knows what she's doing, but it's just because it's the second time I'm building this, so but we're still on the exterior. So now I'm placing this bougainvillea, I think something like this it's called. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. And also some of those wisteria, some of this all around the house. And well, so the bougainvillea, it looks purple, and that was super nice. I thought, I was like, yep, okay, that's purple, I'm gonna use it. But then, I looked at it more longer and everything, and I was like, I do not like this. It's so colorful, I do not like the color scheme. So I actually end up turning them white later on, and that's also like another thing, like, okay, it's less and less purple on the exterior, but it just wasn't possible for me any other way. It was just like, I tried to add as much purple as I could, but it was just not really, it was difficult for me. Okay, I struggled. But like this, I actually really like the exterior. I think it looks so fun, and with all the little details everywhere, especially the house itself. I love how it turned out. So I hope you will like it as well. There's also a little gardening area behind the little shed, something that I did in front. I placed down those vertical planters that we got with Eco Lifestyle, so that your Sims, they do need some kind of fruits or vegetables or something to create the different nectars. So I thought, okay, I'm just gonna add some trees and also some, just some places where you can actually grow those fruits. So there's an apple tree on the side, and I also placed some grapes? Yeah, like grape bushes there as well. So yeah, but you can totally like change them out for the specific things that you would want to have. And here we are working on the little nectar making area. So I'm using all the things we got with the horse ranch pack. There's this nectar making machine or whatever. And I'm also placing some barrels, and there is this thing. I think that's where you can age your nectar as well. I'm also gonna place some of these on the interior later on. Just adding a picnic table here, and I think after that we should... Nope, there's one thing. I totally forgot about the fact that you have to grow giant eggplants, and I was like, oh damn it, I forgot about that, and because this was the exact moment I realized it. So I used this tiny little spot in front of the lot that I still had. I thought it would be maybe like, okay, the sim just like really wants to present their eggplants here, and they are like, ha, look at the nice eggplants I have growing here in my house, and just like maybe they are like symbolizing everything that the plant here is like, the sim who lives here is the eggplant generation. And yeah, I tried my best. I just had to squeeze it in a little bit there in front, but yeah, you have to grow giant eggplants as well as part of the challenge. And here I'm placing another eggplant because I thought, well, why not? We do have those eggplants, and the generation is eggplant themed, so it just makes sense in my head. So yeah, now we are working on the interior, and this interior is quite purple. So well, not too overwhelmingly purple, I hope. I tried my best, so it's, yeah, I also tried to use the filter from the purple thing quite a bit, but it just, I don't know. I also feel like the color filter sometimes does not work right. Like sometimes I can see with my own eyes that it's purple, but then it's not like in the whole category of purple colors. So I feel like the filters are something they need to work on maybe one day. Who will know? We will see. And yeah, here we are starting off with the kitchen. I'm using the horse ranch counters and cabinets, and the stove and the fridge are from the country kitchen kit. I thought they would be nice here because they have this a little tiny like purplish color to it, and the backsplash is from the Enchanted by Nature pack because it's purple and it looks cool and nice. I love it. And now we are just cluttering up a little shelf, which I placed on top of the stove. So yeah, just some purple. I did not manage to like keep everything the exact same purple shape because we just do not have enough purple colored items in the whole game for that, sadly. But well, here we are just placing this item, the shelf that we got with Tiny Living, and just making it look like it's hanging like from the bottom of the cabinet there. Here we are just adding a fire hazard thing. Good thing that it's there, because while I was playtesting this build, the stove actually caught fire and I had to replace everything. But fire alarm, that's how it's called. Yeah, a fire alarm, and also the temperature thingy. Placing a purple rug, and now we go on to the office area because the sim who's living here, they are a romance consultant, so therefore I think they do need a desk set up with a PC and everything, so that they can just like chat with their clients and everything. And I was so happy when I thought about this item. We have this one from, I think it's from the Lovestruck expansion pack, and it just fits perfectly because for one, it also fits for the romance career a little bit. I don't know, trying to make up who matches with whom, but it also with the X's and everything, it kind of matches the whole villainous Valentine aspiration because they kind of want to everybody who's crossed out, maybe they already managed to cancel their relationship, you know. So yeah, and I'm also placing a bunch of hearts everywhere. At least I try to. I think I placed every heart that we have. This one is from the Lovestruck expansion pack, and yeah, I really like this little area. It's quite purple. And I'm also placing this love game thing from Lovestruck. I've never had my Sims play it actually, but I thought it would be fun because, well, the Sim who lives here, they are also a romantic. So therefore they also have to like... and to like destroy the relationships, you know, they probably will have to have dates as well. So here we are creating a tiny little dining area where I thought maybe the Sim is gonna like invite them for some nice nectar that they made in their backyard or front yard or vineyard, however you would call it. And this is where they just can have some glasses of nectar, and I placed another heart here. And so I also placed down this candle on the table and just try to make it look a little bit romantic so that they can have some romance time here. And yeah, just placing a picture from the Enchanted by Nature pack. And now we are trying to figure out what kind of curtains I want to use, because that was difficult. Because well, it was difficult, so yeah. Also, the chairs that I'm using here, they came with the high school years, and with the high school years pack, and I love those chairs. They look so cool because they're just like so colorful, and I never used those kinds of chairs before, I think. Yeah, the rug here is also from high school years. I think I'm using a lot of stuff from high school years actually, because that pack has a bunch of purple stuff. Here I tried to use the same curtains, but it didn't work out because the bed was too big and the curtains were too big and just the room was too small. But I also managed to give them a little TV here, or not a little one, it's a big one. It's a big TV, so that they can also like watch their romance shows here all day long, and or not all day long, they have to work. But you know, they can watch their romance shows here, and maybe also like while on a date they can watch some TV here. And how convenient, they have to watch in the bed. They can't watch from the sofa because there is no sofa. So yeah, since the Sim is also into fitness, I placed some fitness equipment from the Everyday Clutter kit, and yeah, just try to add as many purple items as I could. And now that I'm thinking, I definitely should have added some more eggplants on the interior here everywhere, but I certainly forgot about it. But maybe you can do that when you download the build. Yeah, there's also a stereo here because, well, because I thought maybe that's also nice to have some music. And also actually another like thing you should have to do with the challenge is max the dancing skills. So I think with a stereo it's easier, I guess. And here we are adding a mirror as well. This one is from Parenthood, and I think this is my most favorite mirror from all of them. I would love to have this mirror in my real life apartment. Please, can I have this one? And now we are just decorating the side table here a little bit more. I used the nectar storage things from Horse Ranch as a little like... There's no dresser in the whole house. I just realized I did not place down a dresser. Well, but your Sims, they don't need a dresser. I mean, they can do everything that you would do with a dresser. They can also do that with a mirror. So, yeah, I forgot about that. I'm sorry. But anyways, what I wanted to say, there is this nectar storage thing. So I thought maybe when they're just like chilling in bed, trying to demolish some relationships, there's the nectar right next to it, which is nice. And yeah, just some love-related items everywhere. I tried my best to add some hearts here and there. And now we are working on the last room with which I can't talk anymore. Good, it's the end of the voiceover. Yeah, we're decorating the bathroom now, and that's the last room that we're decorating. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That would help me out a lot. You can download this build from the gallery. My ID is SunnySimsieYT, and you can also find the tray files on my Patreon, and there's a link to both in the description box. So thank you so much for watching, and then I will hopefully see you all in the next video, and I hope you're all gonna have an amazing rest of your day, and yeah, bye!